Hey people, welcome back to episode 8 of our series 40 Days of Relationship, wherein we are trying to establish and strengthen our bond and connection with Supreme Entity that is Lord. I hope you all are keeping fine, safe, sound, because it's been some months and I got occupied into few things, couldn't get time to shoot and post, but now every Saturday, Sunday I think I'll try to put up a video so that we can progress and move ahead in this spiritual, beautiful and blissful path which we have undertaken to gather much more knowledge and deeper concepts in knowing God. Okay, so just a quick one-line recap of the episode 7th, just to have a little background information what we are supposed to discuss in today's episode. 5 ways, quick, logical and easy ways how to glorify God. That was the essence of the episode 7, which you can obviously go back, check out. And in today's episode, our main focus will be on the 5 points which will be under discussion today. So let's get started. To start with, plain simple question, that is, what is that one central idea or central line of thought around which every activity, every decision of our life is based upon or revolves around? The simple answer to this is the craving for being significant and worthy enough. But then the irony is, the person to whom in this whole world we are most significant, most valuable, most cherished, we never give any attention to, and that is God. One beautiful line has been quoted in the book which I am using as reference to create these 40 days of series, that is Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren, goes something like this. God did not need to create us, but He chose to create us because of the unfathomable love He has in His heart for all of us. The kind of love which has motivated and inspired God to create the entire mankind, animals, birds, this universe, the world which we live in. It is this love, it is unfathomable, it is beyond our level of understanding. Now then the question arises, how can we be so sure about the significance, or can get this guarantee that yes, we are actually significant and important to God? Just try to understand this concept. When somebody thinks that you are valuable to that person, you will try your best to keep that person happy, right? And to keep that person happy, you will provide him or her certain things to enjoy that happiness, so that there is always a smile on the face of that person. That is the simple reason God created humans in His image. We all are created in the image of God. That is why the presence of sense organs in us. God enjoys, He feels, He emotes, and that is the reason the presence of sense, these 5 sense organs in us, it not only helps us to live our life, to survive, but to thrive, to grow, to actually enjoy our life, to feel, to have those pleasures which God feels in His body. That is the reason we see, that is the reason we hear, we taste good food, we get the amazing fragrances around us, we can touch, we can feel, we can emote, we can express, because of the sense organs God provided us. He not only wants us to endure this life, to live in this life, but He wants us to enjoy our life. And this thinking, this intention of the God gives us the answer to the question that yes, because He is thinking of our happiness, obviously we are significant to Him. Having understood that yes, we are truly significant and important and valuable to God, then what's the problem? Problem arises when the overuse and misuse or overindulgence of our sense organs takes place, which is very common these days, especially in the material world which we are living in. Then what's the solution? The only solution is God-centric lifestyle. That is nothing but the other form of worship. Here the book says, work becomes worship when you dedicate it to God and perform it with an awareness of His presence. That is, sleeping, eating, going to work, walking, exercising, etc., etc. Place everything before God as an offering. What does that mean? Anything or everything in this world, whatever activity we are undertaking, we are about to perform, any job we are engaged in, any another thing which we are supposed to perform, offer it to God, dedicate it to God. Keep God in the central point of everything. Your every idea, every activity should be done keeping in consciousness that I am doing it for God, by God, and of God. He has given me the power to do it. I am doing for Him. He is the idea behind it. So automatically the whole vibration or the frequency with which we are doing that activity, the line of frequency, it changes automatically. You can feel instantly the positivity and the positive vibration floating inside you. One, you were overindulging, and second moment, when you bring God into this like for example, I can give here so that it will become more easy to understand. For example, I'm getting ready, and anybody who's getting ready for a party, maybe as today's Sunday, or for any other event, we get dressed up so that people will appreciate us. We need to stand out in the gathering. But do we ever take that same kind of effort going for a temple, thinking that okay, today God will become happy to see it? Do we cook the food with the intention that it would be tasty, that I'm going to offer it to God and then it will turn into prasad which I'm going to take? Or just we cook the food to satisfy our taste buds? Do we take bath to clean our body so that we can serve God with a clean mind and soul? Or do we take bath just for the sake of, yes, I want to look good today? Do we sleep for the peace of mind so that when we get up in the morning, we'll be able to offer blessings in a pure state of mind, in a fresh state of mind? Or do we sleep just because we are tired? So there is n number of activities which we perform all day long, but we do it with the benefit we are deriving out of all those activities, instead of thinking just one moment that I am doing it for God. Conscious thinking should come into the picture that yes, I am undertaking this activity because I'm supposed to offer it to God. Now here comes one very beautiful shlok from Gita. Even Krishna Bhagwan Ji endorses that everything should be done for him, and here it goes. So the shlok goes something like this: Yat karoshi yat nasi yat chosi dadasi yata yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushava mad arpanam. This is text 27, page number 428 of Gita, if you want to read it. And here the meaning of this: whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever austerities you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. Son of Kunti is nobody but Arjun. So Krishna Bhagavan is advising Arjun over here, said whatever you are doing, whatever you are eating, whatever austerities, any sort of yagya, any sort of tapasya he is performing, offer it to me, give it to me. And then he is further telling that everyone has to work to maintain body, everyone has to eat to maintain the body, but whatever work you do, offer to Krishna. Whatever food you are eating, first offer him, then take it as a prasad. Everyone has to perform some sort of religious rituals. We in various Hindu ceremonies, various things are performed, then it should be done in the name of the God. Okay, so Krishna says, give it to me and do it for me, whatever you are doing. You can read this text in depth, and further on also the following text, it conveys a very beautiful meaning, which is connection with the previous one, that is of text 28. In this way, you will be freed from the bondage of work and its auspicious and inauspicious results. So whatever work you are doing for Krishna, keeping him in the central idea of everything, then you will never be confused about whether I'll get the positive returns out of it or negative. You will not have your idea fixated into auspiciousness or inauspiciousness of the task. Your idea will always be, yes, I have performed, I have done my duty, I'll accept whatever results which flow. With your mind fixed on me, on Krishna, in this principle of renunciation, that is leaving everything, surrendering everything to me, you will be liberated and come back to me. So you do everything for God, you surrender everything to him, offer everything to him, and liberated freedom will automatically flow into our life. Finishing our today's episode with the quote, like we always do. So I've got something very beautiful from one of the Japanese writer. I actually like him. So it is: yet even amidst the hatred and carnage, life is still worth living. It is possible for wonderful encounters and beautiful things to exist, by Hayao Miyazaki. So there are adversities, there are predicaments, there are situations beyond our control, beyond our knowledge, unimaginable. Still life is beautiful. So like I always say, believe, have faith, keep believing, keep trying, and hold your faith very tight.